Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. How are you students? I hope you are all fine. Today we are again here for your online class. This is your science class and this is the lesson number 9 of science. Your book name is General Science. This is for class 7. Today the day is Friday and the date is 30th April 2021. Now we will take start for the reading. First of all we will open the content pages. Here are the contents. And we were doing the environment and feeding relationships on the page number 34. Here is the page number 34, chapter 4, environment and feeding relationships. We have read about the from the page number 35. In the page number 35 they tell us that what is the ecosystem, what are the parts of ecosystem, and what is the habitat. Also the page number 36, there are the kinds of habitats. They tell us that the grassland habitat, the compound habitat, the desert habitat, the rainforest habitat. After that the factor causing changing in habitat, we have done this one. These was the sunlight, temperature, water, migration, drought, flood. These kind of things was the changes of the cause the changes in the habitat. After that we have done how people change habitat. People कैसे change करते हैं. They make the pollution. What there are the three kinds of pollution we read in this one story, that water pollution, land pollution, air pollution, and humans are producing these kind of pollutions and they are changing the habitat. Now we also the adoption of organisms to live in a habitat, that how जो हैबिटेट्स में रहते हैं ऑर्गेनिजम्स, वो कैसे अपने आप को उस माहौल के मुताबिक जो भी चीज़ें हैं उसको माहौल के मुताबिक अपने आप को चेंज कर लेते हैं. और यहाँ पे था हमारे पास एक्वेटिक हैबिटेट, लैंड हैबिटेट. वी हैव डन द प्रीवियस रीडिंग टिल हेयर. टुडे वी विल टेक स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द रीडिंग फ्रॉम पेज नंबर 42. Its biotic components and their relation with food chains and food webs. Today we will read about the food chain and food web. What is food chain and what is food web, and what is their relation to the biotic components. Okay, take start. Every living thing need energy. Energy is an ecosystem passes from one organisms to another. The basic source of energy on earth is sunlight. Plants use sunlight and make food, thus plants are the producers. What is they are telling us that everything need energy, and where from the when we get energy from the earth, we get energy from sunlight, and plant use the sunlight to make food. That's why plants are the producers. अब हमें पता चला कि जो प्लांट्स हैं वो फूड खुद बनाते हैं, दैट्स वाई हम उन्हें प्रोड्यूसर्स कहते हैं. एनिमल्स कैन नॉट मेक देयर ओन फूड, दे ईट प्लांट्स आर अदर एनिमल्स दैट ईट प्लांट्स. वो फूड एनिमल्स अपनी फूड खुद नहीं बना सकते हैं. दे ईट प्लांट्स आर अदर एनिमल्स टू दैट ईट प्लांट्स. दस एनिमल्स आर द कंज्यूमर्स. जो खुद खुराक बनाते हैं दे आर कॉल्ड प्रोड्यूसर्स. जो खुराक नहीं बना सकते, दूसरों के बनाई हुई खुराक पे डिपेंड करते हैं, दे आर कॉल्ड कंज्यूमर्स. कंज्यूमर्स में बी प्राइमरी कंज्यूमर्स, हार्बीवर, सेकेंडरी कंज्यूमर्स आर tertiary consumers. There are three kinds of consumers. These are the primary consumers. The primary consumers we are called herbivore. The secondary consumers are tertiary consumers. Organisms eat organisms and are in turn being eaten by other. एक organism दूसरे organism को खाता है और दूसरे organism फिर उस organism को खा जाते हैं. This feeding relationship among organism is called a food chain. ये जो feeding relationship है ऑर्गेनिजम्स के दरमियान में से हम फूड चेन कहते हैं. मोस्ट फूड चेन स्टार्ट विद प्रोड्यूसर्स लाइक ग्रास इज द प्रोड्यूसर, zebra is the consumer, and lion is the secondary consumer. Leaves, caterpillar, bird and hawk, its producer, its consumer, its secondary consumer, and its tertiary. Green plants are producers, so they are the first in most food chains. Animals that feed on plants are the second in a food chain. They are called primary consumers. Animals that eat primary consumers are called secondary consumers, and secondary consumers may be eaten by tertiary consumers. What they told us, we will understand this with the help of example. Examples of food chains: in a grassland habitat, a grasshopper eats grass. A snake may eat this grasshopper. This snake may become the food of a hawk. For example, grass is the producer and grasshopper is the primary consumer. Snake is the secondary consumer and hawk is the tertiary consumers. Algae are the producers in the seafood chain, while organisms are, while other are the consumers. For example, this is the algae. Krill, they eat the algae. Cod eat the krill. Seal eat the cod, and whale eat the seal. Okay, now move to the next page. I hope you have understand the food chain. Today, now again we will tell about talking about the food web. An organism can be a part of many food chains. एक organism बहुत सी food chain का part हो सकता है. Several food chains in an ecosystem overlap to form a network called food web. क्या है जी? सेवरल फूड चेन्स इन एन एकोसिस्टम. एक एकोसिस्टम में बहुत सी फूड चेन्स जो कि नेटवर्क के जरिए एक दूसरे के साथ कनेक्ट होती हैं, दे आर कॉल्ड फूड वेब. एग्जाम्पल वन, अ लाइन डज नॉट फीड इंटायरली ऑन डियर बट इट आल्सो हंट्स काउ एंड गोट्स. Similarly, owl and hawk may also take different organisms as their food. So most animals feed on one or more than one kind of animals. Therefore, maybe many food chains form a kind of network or a food web. हाँ, यहाँ पे हमने हमें क्या बताया है कि एक लाइन जो है वो सिर्फ जो है वो डियर को ही नहीं खाता है, बल्कि उसके अलावा काउज और गोट्स को भी खाता है. इसी तरह से आउल जो है और हॉक है वो सिर्फ एक ही किस्म का ऑर्गेनिज्म नहीं खाते, बल्कि अपनी खुराक के लिए दूसरे किस्म के ऑर्गेनिज्म को भी खाते हैं या फिर अपने खाने में शामिल करते हैं. इसलिए फिर जो मोस्ट एनिमल्स हैं वो सिर्फ एक या एक से ज़्यादा जानवरों पर जब डिपेंड करते हैं अपनी खुराक के लिए, तो इस तरह से फूड चेन जो है वो एक नेटवर्क बनाती है जिसे हम फूड वेब कहते हैं. एग्जाम्पल टू, a snake does not feed on frog alone. It also eat birds, rats, and even rabbits. Birds eat grains. They also eat insects, spiders, and worms. If we arrange food chain in an ecosystem, it takes the form of a web. For example, check this food web. Plants, they are the producers. Rabbit eat the plants. Rat eat the plants. Goat eat the plants, and deer eat the plants. Then rat is eaten by owl. The rabbit is eaten by jackal. Goat is eaten by jackal, and then rat is also eaten by snake. Then snake is eaten by kite, and deer is eaten by lion. Jackal is eaten by lion, and goat it is eaten by lion. तो ये हमारे सारे क्या हो गया है, एक वेब बन गया है कि सबसे पहले जो प्लांट है वो जस्ट एक ही उसको नहीं खा रहा. जस्ट गोट नहीं प्लांट्स को खा रही, रेबिट्स भी खा रहे हैं, रैट्स भी खा रहे हैं, डियर भी खा रहे हैं. उसके बाद जो रैट है उसको आउल भी खा रहा है और स्नेक भी खा रहा है. ठीक है, रैबिट को जो है वो जैकल भी खा रहा है, गोट को भी जैकल खा रहा है. जैकल सिर्फ रैबिट नहीं खाता, वो गोट भी खाता है. इस तरह से जैकल जो है उस लाइन जो है वो जैकल को भी खा सकता है, डियर को भी खा सकता है, गोट को भी खा सकता है, और जो हॉक है वो स्नेक भी खा सकती है. ठीक है, सॉरी काइट. तो इस तरह से क्या हुआ कि जब ये इन जो लाइन है या जिस तरह से ये डिफरेंट एनिमल्स हैं, तो वो सिर्फ एक ही एनिमल या प्रोड्यूसर्स को नहीं खा रहे हैं, वो डिफरेंट किस्म की चीज़ों को खा रहे हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड द फूड वेब. नाउ मूव टू द क्वेश्चन आंसर्स. Here is the question answer. We have done the book work. Today we will do the short question answers. For question number 3, give short answers. Today we will do the question number 4. We have done the question number 3. What is a habitat? Describe its few kinds. Habitat: the places where an animal or plant lives and reproduced is called its habitat. The places where an animal or plant lives and reproduced is called its habitat. Kinds of habitat. The kinds of habitat are as follows: the grassland habitat, the pond habitat, the desert habitat, the rainforest habitat. What is the grassland habitat? The grassland habitat, it is grassy area. Grasses are the producers in this habitat. Grazing animals like sheep, goat, cows, antelopes, buffaloes, and deer are found here. Flesh eaters like cheetahs, foxes, wolves, and a few birds like owls, eagles, hawks, etc. are found in this habitat. Pound habitat. A pound habitat is an aquatic habitat. Plants like algae, duckweed, water lily, and animals like fishes, pound skaters, wolf spiders, snails, frogs, and microscopic organisms are found in this habitat. Desert habitat. Desert are the driest land areas. They receive very little rainfall. Rainwater quickly drains away due to the sandy soil. Cacti. Afrobia, lizards, snakes, kangaroo, rats, camels, etc. are found in a desert habitat. Rainforest habitat. Rainforests are always wet. They receive rain the whole year. Herbs, shrubs, trees, butterflies, snakes, lizards, frogs, parrots, uh, parrots, cockatoos, hummingbirds, cats, and jaguars are found in this habitat. Okay, now we will do the next question. Question number 6. We will do the question. We have done the question number 4, and now we will do the question number 6. Describe adaptations of some aquatic animals to live in their habitat. Adaptation of aquatic animals and plants. Okay, animals and plants living in aquatic habitat have such body parts that help them to live in water. Streamlined body shape is an important adaptation for animals to move easily through water. Webbed foot of ducks, seagulls, and frogs work like oars to help move in water. Floating plants like hyacinth, duckweed, and water lettuce have floating leaves and submerged roots. Their leaves have waxy covering to prevent water from collecting on them. Okay, I hope you will write these two question answers, question number 4 and question number 6, on your notebook and also learn them properly. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.